Hey guys, Johnny here with Johnny Cooks with another episode. This time we're going to be making some creamy lemon spinach ricotta ravioli, and this is going to be amazing. And I already know it is because I've had it before. Like most of these meals with HelloFresh, I have had them before. So what you're going to need, we're going to get right into it. What you need is one bell pepper. You're going to need a Roma tomato, a garlic, lemon, and of course, your Parmesan, which my wife doesn't get, just me. And then you need your cream cheese and your sour cream, along with a veggie stock concentrate and a spinach and ricotta ravioli right here. So we've got all that, and it's going to be about 3 tablespoons in that sour cream, and a tablespoon and a half in the cream cheese, and then you're going to get about 2 tablespoons in worth in that little packet there. So we've got that there. What we're going to do first is get started with getting our oven done, which is at 400 degrees. I've already got a pan over here. It's lined right here with foil already for us because we're gonna basically cut this into two halves, and then we're gonna cut this into wedges, and then we'll put that and bake that on the baking sheet, and then we need to get our water going as well. Nice filtered water. We got that going, so we're gonna get a nice pot going there. It's going to need to be salted. So let's go over and grab some of our Utah salt. My hands are a little bit sore right now because I spent the weekend digging a giant hole and making a platform for a basketball goal that I'm going to put in next week after I let a week of curing for the cement. Um, so we'll get this boiling on the back here. So that water's going now. But yeah, I learned, some handyman stuff around the house, building things for my grandpa who passed away recently. But he did show me a lot of stuff that I was able to do. So I think the time that I had to spend with him, especially when I was a kid and learning those traits, allows me to do things with my hands and stuff now. But it's nowadays, it takes a little bit longer to recover. So let's get started by chopping up. Actually, my mom reminded me that I should rinse all my vegetables before I start doing anything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to get our vegetables rinsed off over here at the sink. Because yes, Mother, I do listen to you. On occasion. Just on occasion. So we'll get these all rinsed off. There we go. Now they're all rinsed. Now we can cut them up. So we're going to just slice this down right in half here. Then we're going to pull it apart ever so gently, just breaking it. Oh boy, come on. Break right there. There we go. Just got to be gentle with it. And then rip out the rest of the stem. And then now we're just going to pull out the rest of the seeds. And I don't remember what I think the spline or the spleen, the white stuff is called. I may be completely wrong too. It may just be sitting here spitting out terms and not really knowing what they are. Because again, no trained chef, just a home cook. Just like to have fun. Here we go. Get all these seeds out of here. If I can. Go over here over the sink. Got one more up in there that doesn't want to come out. There we go. Got him. Oh, one down there now. If I can get it. There we go. Got it. Okay. So now we can get that all cleared out of here. All right. Let's go ahead and just run some water on the inside of that. Try and get those out of there. There we go. Okay. Now we're just going to cut this into wedges. And, yep, into 6 wedges. So let's see how we're going to do this. All right, cut that in half. My knife is not very sharp tonight. I should have sharpened it first. Can't even cut a tomato. Because my mom did get me a nice sharpener, or my wife and I, a nice sharpener for Christmas. So I do use it and sharpen my knives, but I just didn't today. So now we're going to thinly slice the garlic as well, and then we're going to zest and quarter the lemon. So I'll need my zester, but I'm going to get my pan over here, get it sprayed with some olive oil. And then I like to just spray my bell pepper. And same thing with my tomatoes. Is getting those all in here. Okay. And then we got to salt and pepper everything. Because once we get it, yeah, salt and pepper. I knew. See? Shouldn't doubt myself. So here we go, getting the pepper on these. We'll do the insides first, and then we'll flip these over so they're face down on the pan, and then that's how they'll bake and basically char up real nice. It'll be really good. And then we thinly slice those when we pull them out, and toss it all together with the spinach and ricotta ravioli. Now we'll salt and pepper the top sides as well. So then now, as soon as the oven's ready, we'll just pop that in because we're done with it. Let's go ahead and get some of these tomato guts up in our bag. Go ahead and crack open our garlic so that we can peel it easier, the old Ann Burrell way. Again, if you still haven't went and seen some of Ann Burrell and her cooking on Food Network, I don't know if she's still there. I haven't watched Food Network in a while either, though. So, but now it wants to do thin slices of this garlic. So that's what we're gonna do, is get nice thin slices in here of the garlic. There we go. Okay, got our garlic thinly sliced. Give my hands a quick rinse again. Get the zester. Need to find a dry spot on my board for my lemon zest to go to. Y'all know I love lemon zest. It's one of my best things that I like. All right, oven's ready. Oven just dings. We'll put that in right away. So we'll roast that on the top rack, I think, for like 20 to 25 minutes. No, it wants the middle rack. Okay, so we'll put it down on the middle rack. And we're going to do the 25 minutes because I like it a little bit more charred for this specific meal. So we're getting this done up here. There we go. Got a little bit more zest I can get off of there. Okay, now that's done. Now we got a quarter of this lemon. There we go. Get that done. Now, we're going to let this bell pepper cook. And then once it's almost done, we'll start cooking the pasta and doing the sauce. So it's going to take a little bit. So I'll see you guys back in about 20 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. We've got the water boiling. We're down to about 5 minutes left in this. We've moved over to the stove. I'm going to start adding the ravioli because they need about 4 minutes to cook. So we're going to put those in there. And we'll let those cook up. And then we're going to reserve about a half cup of the pasta water to go into our sauce. So we'll get that going in just a minute because I need, like I said, we want to get some of that pasta water for it. So we want to have that pasta water in when we do our sauce. So I don't want to get the sauce started too quickly and not have the water for it because the sauce is going to take about 2 minutes once we get the olive oil and the garlic in there, the thinly sliced garlic that we did earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the olive oil in there. We're going to go ahead and turn our burner on medium and get that oil heating up. And our pasta is already starting to float, which is a good sign. We'll continue to let that boil. I'll get my half cup measuring cup that I'm going to use to dip in there, get some of that pasta water before I dump it out into the sink when I strain the pasta. But as soon as we get down to about 2 minutes left on the pasta and the veggies, I will go ahead, we're about a minute off between the pasta and the veggies. So once I get down to the 3 minute mark, which will be 2 minutes left on the pasta, I'll go ahead and get that garlic started. That's why I got the oil heating up already. Got it back here on the back burner. That way we can get a better picture of it back in here. Oh yeah. Get to cooking good. So we hit that 3 minute mark. I'm going to grab all this sliced up garlic. If I can get it all. Doesn't want to pop up for me. There we go. We're going to toss that right in there. Grab our trusty spatula. Get this cooking up for about 2 to 3 minutes. So we can go till about the timer goes off. We'll get about 2.5. And it's not quite sizzling yet. So might up the heat just a little bit. The back burner back here is a bigger burner than the front one, which is why I'm using it. Since we got a bigger pan out here for doing all this. So we got that cooking up. We're going to let that garlic cook until it's softened. It's still going, as you guys can see there. This pasta is just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and take my half cup of water. Place it back here on the back burner where I'm not cooking at, so it's not that hot. So now I've got my half cup of pasta water back there for to use in the sauce, which is perfect. Continue to cook this garlic up. Till it's all softened, it says. Oh, gotta kill our pasta water. Grab my trusty oven glove and we'll strain this pasta. Oh boy, my wrist is shot. Like I said, I did a lot of work this weekend. Digging that hole with post hole diggers. I had to dig a 3-foot hole. It was almost 2 feet by 2 feet wide. There was a lot of dirt to move. And my arms are shot from using the post hole diggers and the shovel, and then of course mixing all the concrete by hand too to put it in there. So that's always the tough spot too. Well, when we pull this tray out with the veggies on it, the sheet pan, I need somewhere to put it, so I'm gonna put a guard there. And then we'll let it cool slightly as we continue on here because I got to add a bunch of stuff to this in just a minute. Oh yeah, it's been about 3 minutes for that. So that garlic should be good. I'm going to kill the oven. And then I'm going to pull out these veggies. Oh man, look at those veggies, guys. Ooh, nice and browned up. Okay, we're gonna let them cool over there on the pan for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of, so we need the sour cream, the cream cheese, and the stock concentrate. And it says half the Parmesan, but of course, like I said, I won't put the half cup Parmesan in there. It just won't be as creamy, which is fine. We do this all the time. So there we go. There's that. I should have had these all cut up and ready to go, and I didn't. That's my bad. And then about a quarter cup of this water. Woo! Popping because all the oil. Till we get that in there. I'll have to clean up the stove later. Because the wife will kill me. Because that popped a lot. I didn't expect it to pop that much. All right. So there we go. We got the stock concentrate. We got our sour cream and our cream cheese. Quarter cup of our reserved pasta water. Oh, and a tablespoon of butter. Wanted a tablespoon of butter as well. So we got all that in there. Now we're going to whisk that together. We're going to whisk this until creamy. We're basically making our sauce, guys. That's what I like about this HelloFresh. You make all your sauces from scratch, which is actually really nice. Because you get some really good sauces out of it, and it's not just, opening the can or whatever. It's making it from scratch, so they're always really good. And we're keeping that pasta water over there, the rest of it, in case we need it when we add the ravioli in here. So now we got this all creamed up. There we go. I need to actually get the cutting board a little bit free so I can get this bell pepper cut up. So I'm going to turn this down to a lower heat. Move these over here. And then we'll get these. Woo! The bell peppers are hot. Woo! They're really hot. Come on. There we go. Get it really soft, so really easy just to slice it. So there we go. We got all our slices on that one. Go ahead and get this one done up quickly. Okay. Now we got all that. So now we're going to toss those in. We're going to toss our tomato and the bell pepper in. So I got to get the tomatoes in too. So we're going to grab these as well. Toss these in. Get these stirring up in there. Woo, nice and charred. Those are perfect. A little bit of burnt on a hand. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. All right, let's get this all mixed up in here. Okay. Now we need to get a big squeeze of lemon juice and some salt and pepper in here. So let's go ahead and get that. Here's my lemon. Just got to make sure I don't get any seeds in there. I'm going to go ahead and put a half of a lemon in there. But I can see seeds right on the top. So let's get rid of those real quick. Don't want to get any of those seeds in there. There we go. Okay. Rinse my hands real quick. We'll get some salt and pepper in on this. Good Redmond's Utah salt. There we go. Okay. Our sauce got a little bit thicker than I wanted. So I'm going to splash another little bit of water in there. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add our ravioli in here. So let's go ahead and get that dumped in. And you're going to gently fold that in and get them all sauced up. You don't want to try and break your ravioli. They can be a little bit finicky at times, so just try to gently fold them in there and get them all sauced up. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. See if we can split these two up. Maybe. There we go. We got them split up. Get them all sauced. There we go. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you in just a minute when I'm back over at the other station and we'll plate up. All right, guys. I'm back over here. We're getting ready to plate up. It was a quick transition. So let's go ahead and try and divide this up evenly. There's 3 raviolis there. Oh, I got 3 in one scoop there. Oh, bell pepper's falling out. Okay. Got 2 more here. Always try to make it even, because that's how the portions are done. So, got 2 over there now. And then we'll go 2 over here. And we're offset a little bit. So this one, oh, there's got quite a bit of veggies. So we'll go there like that. And then any remaining sauce you want to get up. There we go. And then toss it with a little bit of the remaining Parmesan. In my case, all the remaining Parmesan, but I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on mine. This will be my plate. So there we go. Then grab your lemon zest. So then we get a little bit of lemon zest on there. Or a lot of lemon zest. I like a lot of lemon zest, so we got it on there. There we go. And that's it, guys. That's how we make it up right there. It looks delicious. Looks amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I'm going to. We'll try it real quick. Grab us a fork and a knife just to let you guys know how it tastes. We'll get a piece of this. Guys, that is amazing. That is absolutely delicious. That homemade sauce and that garlic flavor in there is just top notch, guys. I hope you guys get a chance to try this one. Again, it was the creamy lemony spinach ricotta ravioli, if I can say it right. And it is delicious, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I know my wife and I are going to. So until next time, I'll see you on Johnny Cooks.